and gentlemen, my first guest tonight is a dedicated public servant for the people of New Zealand and a reliable ride from the airport. Please welcome back to The Late Show, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern. Nice to see you again.
It's so nice to see you.
When I was down there in New Zealand in 2019, it was only a few months after the terrible gun violence in Christchurch. And immediately thereafter, the New Zealand Parliament took action to remove guns from the streets. And here in the United States, we have the kind of gun violence we saw today far too often. And I'm wondering if you could explain to us how you did it. Why New Zealand was able to do that when we can't pass so much as universal background checks for people with history of mental illness or violent behavior, even though 91% of Americans approve that, want that, on both sides of the aisle. How did you get that done, or how did you New Zealanders get that done? Because I know it was general consensus.
Well, I can only speak to our experience in New Zealand, but you know, when I watch from afar and see events such as those today, I think of them not as a politician, I see them just as a mother, and I'm so sorry for what has happened here. And then I think about what happened to us, and all I can reflect is we are a very pragmatic people. When we saw something like that happen, everyone said never again. And so then it was incumbent on us as politicians to respond to that. Now, we have legitimate needs for guns in our country for things like pest control and to protect our biodiversity, but you don't need a military-style semi-automatic weapon to do that. And so we got rid of them.
And so what are the results of that? Does it feel like a less free country to anyone down there? Has there been any sort of backlash for this having happened?
So we had a buyback scheme. You know, people had legitimately and legally gone out and purchased these weapons, and we'd changed the laws. So in fairness, we said, well, we will buy them back, and then we will destroy them. And so that is what we did. Now, we still have work to do. You know, there are still obviously guns that are misused in New Zealand, and so I won't sit here and say that our system is perfect, but we saw something that wasn't right and we acted on it, and I can only speak to that experience. Yeah.
Well, one of the other things besides that hopeful example, another hopeful example was how New Zealand responded to COVID, and I want to get to that in just a moment. But you yourself just recovered.
I did.
Okay,
I think we actually had simultaneous infections.
Really? Because I started on April 21st. When was your general?
I got COVID for Mother's Day.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
Clark's gift to me.
Oh,
So
he had it first?
yeah, he tested positive on Mother's Day, and I subsequently tested positive.
Thanks, honey.
Yeah, great.
There you go.
It was,
I
don't
also
recommend it as a gift, by the way.
I also your daughter Neve made you a Mother's Day card, dictated to Clark, right?
Yeah, that is a dictated card. That was not her own work.
Okay, this is it. It says here, Mom, yay, it is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I love fishy kisses. I love you like hot lava. Love from Neve. That is absolutely lovely. I don't understand what is fishy kisses? Is that when you kiss someone with a mouthful of sushi? What is that?
I feel like replicating that on television would be a career-defining moment in a bad way. So
possibly not dignified enough for the Prime Minister of New Zealand.
So perhaps if you could demonstrate, if you purse your lips and then very quickly make quick kissy. There we go. Thank you. It's a fishy kiss.
Yes. Time for smoochies, I believe we call that. Time for smoochies.
And ever since she was a baby, it's made her giggle. So there we go.
That's lovely. So let's talk about what we're here to celebrate, is that New Zealand has opened again to outsiders like us. When does this start, and how was this decision made in a responsible way?
It is started.
It can happen now?
It can
I
absolutely
could leave right
happen
now,
You
go
could
to
leave
JFK and fly to Auckland.
immediately and fly to Auckland, and you would be so welcome.
Wow.
Do you need to give me a minute to get back there in order to pick you up? I know that's part of your rider.
You've ruined me. I can't have anything else.
But
right.
we are open, and welcoming guests to New Zealand is so much a part of who we are. Hospitality is part of our identity. We call it manaakitanga. So please come back and make us whole again. You'd be so welcome.
Well, I told these people before, absolutely should go. The way you all responded to COVID, as I said, was inspirational to those of us, watching from the outside. 95% of Kiwis are vaccinated now.
Yep, of our eligible adult population.
Well done, well done. And while every life lost is a tragedy, 1,000 New Zealanders died in a population of 5 million.
Yeah.
That would be like the United States losing 65,000 people instead of 1 million people. And I'm curious, what actually led to that mindset? Why do you think you had success in that regard?
New Zealand has had several advantages when it came to the pandemic, and one of them was we had a lag time, so we were able to see what it was doing to the rest of the world.
Oh, I see, that makes sense.
And it wasn't a large lag time, we still had to make very quick decisions, but our view was that whilst we didn't have a vaccine, and the only way to protect ourselves and one another was to use lockdowns, we decided that we would try and just get rid of COVID. And so that's what we did.
So when you closed the borders, how long altogether were they closed to us?
For the entirety of the pandemic.
So
we had
2.5 years.
Yeah, we had a brief period. People could come and go, New Zealanders could come and go and use quarantine. We had a brief opening with Australia, but otherwise this is the first time that we are welcoming everybody back.
So you briefly opened and then had to close again for Australia,
We did.
Wow.
It got a little complicated there, but
Sure.
now this is it. We're open and everyone's back.
How long did you think it was going to be? Because when you make that call, that's not an easy call for the New Zealand government to make. We're going to absolutely shut down our borders. How long did you imagine that was going to be?
Initially, it was country by country. As the outbreak was spreading around the world, we were progressively saying, well, it's here now, so we'll shut off to there. And then eventually we said, look at what we're seeing overseas. We just couldn't stand the idea of our population being devastated when we can do something about it. Did we think it would be that long? Absolutely not. But we knew the magnitude. I remember that meeting as we sat around and made those decisions. They were huge. I felt really emotional after them because I knew the impact it would have. But it was the right thing to do. It saved so many lives.
We have to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more of New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, everybody.